Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and in this video, we'll be showing you how to build a basic Power Automate flow. So the first thing you'll want to do is to go to the Power Automate page at make.powerautomate.com. Here, we are currently at the home page, and it shows you all the things you can do, like what would you like to automate, and you can choose specific tasks that you want to quickly automate with a pre-built template. And on the left, it shows a big list of things as well, like approvals, my flows, create, and so on. What we're interested here are the templates, because these are pre-built templates that make our lives a lot easier. Most of the time, there will be a scenario where Power Automate already has it created for you, so you'll just have to enter a few fields for the trigger and actions, and you'll be ready to go. As you can see, there are hundreds of templates available for you to fit your scenario. There are various types of templates such as scheduled, automated, and instant. Some examples could be email automation, approvals, data collection, and they can connect to other platforms like Power BI, Teams, Outlook, and much more. For this example, we can try something simple like save Outlook.com email attachments to your OneDrive. So whenever you receive an email that has attachments in your Outlook inbox, it will also save those attachments in your OneDrive. This can be useful in case you may forget something or you want to store important files in your OneDrive. All of this is automated for you once you input a few fields of information. We could also try something related to Microsoft Teams. For example, we can search for Teams. Something like send an email when a new message is added in Microsoft Teams looks very simple and straightforward, so this will send an email to whoever you select when a new message is added in Teams. This can be useful for alerting teammates that may not have access to Teams at the moment, or sending important messages that may be on Teams but was not sent to your email. So let's take a look at that. For this flow, we'll need to connect to our Microsoft Teams account and our Office 365 Outlook. I already have my account connected, so I won't need to connect again, but if it's your first time, you'll probably need to connect to these apps. Click on Continue. So on the top area is the trigger, which is when a new channel message is added. Here, you'll need to select the team, so this could be your sales and marketing team, your development team, or testing team, and so on. For this example, we'll choose development. And in this section, we'll need to select the channel that the message is in. So we'll choose emails. The next part is your action, so this sends the email. You'll need to select who you want to send the email to. For this section, I will select my own email, so Andrew Brown. I could select someone else from the team, but for this example, I'll just leave it for myself. The subject is new message on Microsoft Teams channel. This should be fine as is unless you want to change it up a bit. You can customize the body however you like. You can add dynamic content, which allows users to pass data between different actions in a flow, making the flow more flexible and efficient. Users can extract data from various sources and use them as input to automate workflows without having to hard code them into the flow. Dynamic content can include information such as email addresses, file names, dates, and other data elements that can be passed between different actions in a flow. So if we were to delete the message from, we can simply add the dynamic content called message from user display name. We won't have to change anything here since it's a simple automated flow. Next, we'll click on Save. And that's it, your flow is ready to go. You can go test this out by sending a message in the Teams channel and see if it sends you an email. So I'm on my Teams right now, currently at the email channel, which is where I set up my automated flow to be. Here, I'll type in something like this is a test. After a moment, we should receive the email in our Outlook. So as you can see, we have received the automated email from Teams, so the automated flow works great. Let's try to make another flow. We can try to not use a template this time. Instead, we'll start from blank. So this is the trigger section where there are many to choose from. We'll try something simple like when a file is created in OneDrive. So click on that and click on Create. It's a very similar process to the previous method, but here you have a bit more freedom. So for the folder, we'll select Development. And for the action, we can choose whatever action we want, and you can have as many actions as you need as well. So we'll go with something email related, like send an email. Let's search for email in the search bar. And let's click on send an email. So same thing as before, we'll enter in the fields. I'll send this to myself, so Andrew Brown. This is where dynamic content is very helpful since the fields aren't filled in for you when you create it from blank. The subject can be the file name. And the body could be the file identifier. You can give it a title if you want, but the ones they generate for you are decent enough. After that, you just press save. And this automated flow should be ready to use. So this is pretty straightforward and helpful with automating repetitive tasks and much more.